Here's the thing about holiday socializing when you have ADHD and you live alone. It's not that you don't like people. Well, not most people. It's just that every invitation feels like somebody handed you a group project 3 days from the end of the semester for a class you forgot to attend. It's like that horrible nightmare of I'm at school and I don't know how to finish this project. ADHD masking, winter mood dips, disrupted routines, and for us, the absence of another adult who can say, honey, do we have to go to this tonight? So this episode's going to focus on 3 real-life scenarios that every single person with ADHD might deal with during the holidays. Number 1, I got invited to a big social event. And now what? Number 2, I'm at that social event. Now what? And number 3, oh my gosh, I have totally overcommitted. Now what? And don't worry, this isn't about becoming a social butterfly. This episode is about realistic, doable choices that will help you protect your brain, your energy, and your peace. I'm Christine Dunning. I'm a master certified life coach and the owner of 2 Cats Coaching, yes, based on my real cats, and the host of this podcast, A Solo Person's Guide to ADHD, where we help people who are both people with ADHD and single, and that unique intersection that affects us a little bit differently. So let's get started. Let's get started with that first one. Hey, you've been handed an invitation to a party. What do you do? Sure, it sounds like fun. Future me will totally have the energy and bandwidth to do that. You know, famous last words, your impulsivity may be talking. Now, if you're an extrovert, you probably really do feel that way. If you're an introvert, it probably scares you to death. And if you're like me and you're an ambivert, a little bit of both, it can be a little tricky. So, here are a couple of things that you might want to think about in that moment. Number 1, let's start with just a really quick gut check. Ask yourself, if this event was today, would you still go? If the answer is no, you probably should skip it. If it's maybe, continue. And if it's yes, of course, I want to go to a movie party for Elf, then, go and have a great time. The next thing to think about is some social math. And here's the thing. Every event gives or receives energy from you. If the balance is good, then it's time to go. Let's do this. But if this is going to be something that really sucks your energy, think about that. Some of those are unavoidable, but for the ones you can, maybe it's time to skip that one. Number 3, think about sort of half attending. Tell the host, or don't, I'll just come for the first hour. I will leave after dessert. Sometimes that can be more doable for our ADHD brains. It's sort of like going to the gym. I'm going to put on my sneakers and I'm going to get to the gym. And once I'm there, I'll probably end up doing something. But if I don't feel good, I'm just going to go back home. And there you are. Lastly, think about pre-writing any of your decline messages. We tend to panic type. So something to think about, like, thank you so much. I really appreciate the invite. My energy's been really low lately, so I'm going to skip for right now, but I hope you have a great time. Or, December has gotten really full for me, but thanks for thinking of me. And a reminder, keep things like this in a place where you will see them, next to your phone or some place that you've easy access, so that the answer is there when you want to say no and you can't remember how. Because trust me, we've all been there. Now, just to let you know, I've got a new program coming out. It's called ASAP. And what we're talking about here is the first A of that ASAP. It's about access. We are creating support scripts before your brain melts and doesn't remember what to do. So, next section. You're actually at the party. You've shown up, you've put on your shoes. Now what? Maybe you're feeling awkward. Maybe you should just go. Actually, maybe you should stay. Maybe you should go. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should stay. Oh my gosh, what do you do next? So here's a few strategies for actually at the party. Number 1, become the helper. Pick up a task and do something. Refill ice, pick up empty cups, pass out the appetizers. Give a hand in the kitchen. Tasks give us structure, and in that structure, there's some safety. So it'll make you feel more grounded. Number 2, consider just finding one person that you feel comfortable with and spend some real significant time with them. Whether that's a new person, somebody you haven't met before, or one of your old friends. It's okay just to sit and talk to somebody that you feel comfortable with. And don't let anybody get on your case and say, hey, you should have been talking to all these other people. I've had this happen. It was like, yeah, but I really wanted to talk to this one person. So just do it. It's okay. They might be feeling the same way. And number 3, we sort of touched on this before, pre-decide some exit conditions. Like decide you're going to leave after 45 minutes or after dessert or after you've spoken to 2 people or after you've finished a drink. The next one is to think about creating a little space for yourself in the middle of the party somewhere. Take 2 minutes, find a quiet hallway, step outside, use the bathroom if you have to, and just find a couple of minutes to breathe, get some water, think about things. Now, one thing to be aware of, it's really easy to use liquid courage or weed courage, let's say, when you're in a tight situation. It's certainly fine to have a drink. Be careful, though, about using alcohol just to get you over that hump, because you'll try to use more and more alcohol and then it becomes a whole nother mess. And then, again, have that exit script ready to go. Hey, I've got a really early morning tomorrow. Thank you so much. I had a great time. I'm really tired. It's been a long week. I have to go, but thank you so much for having me. Again, nobody's keeping score. You do you. You have shown up. You've done your due diligence. By the way, again, looking forward to my next program. These are all part of the second A, activate, little doable steps in a high difficulty situation. Number 3 is one that I tend to resemble. Sometimes it's really easy to overbook. Oh, look, here's all these bright, shiny things that I want to do. And now I'm exhausted because I'm trying to do all the bright, shiny things. So let's approach this with some clarity and a little bit of kindness here. It's okay to cancel. If something really isn't looking like it's going to work, your bandwidth has simply changed. It's okay. You don't have to give a bunch of excuses. I'm so sorry I can't make it, but thank you for thinking of me. Next is do a quick calendar edit. Now, there are probably certain things on your calendar that you can't mess with. Certain family events, probably certain work events that you really can't muck with. But anything else, any of the stuff that's more optional, put stars next to anything that you think will be draining, that might require some emotional labor that you're not ready for, or things that take a lot of prep, or things that happen late in the evening. I don't understand these people who start a party at 10 o'clock. Okay, maybe that's my age speaking here, but it's true. So I can't do those things that are super late at night. If it's not starting until 9, yeah, sorry, have a good time. Again, remove the stuff that really sounds like it's more of a chore than a pleasure. Another thing is that if something is like, oh, that sounds like it's going to be tough, but I still do really want to honor that person, offer some social substitutes. Instead of, going to a dinner party, ask if you can meet them for coffee. Instead of going to a big party, make sure you take time to do a FaceTime or a Zoom and say hi. And think about anything that you might be hosting. Make sure that you're up for that and all the aspects of that. and get help if you need it. One trick with hosting, if I'm bringing people into my house, hire a cleaner. Seriously, it's the best thing I ever do. This isn't about you being antisocial. It's not being flaky. It's learning how to manage things and telling others politely, kindly, I love you and I want to spend time with you, but I have some limits. And my limits are going to say no, or let's make a change, or let's make this easier. This is self-support, not shame. So I've been alluding to a little bit here. I'm going to do a little commercial for you about a program I've got coming up in January. It's called ASAP. Because when do we want to make these changes? As soon as possible. And how are we going to make these changes? Who knows? Well, I do a bit. I really do. And I want to be able to share that with you. So we're going to talk about how to get through these situations so that next year, maybe this stuff doesn't slam you. Honestly, the holidays are hard for a lot of people. Add to that our ADHD and all the things that it encompasses. Our issues with time, our issues with executive functioning, our issues with impulsivity, all of that. And now you also don't have a partner who can take up some of the slack. So it's hard. It's okay to take care of yourself in this moment. And that's what all these now what's are supposed to be for. A chance for you just to support yourself. This month is about survival. And so you can do it. If you want support that actually fits your ADHD solo life, a reminder, I'm a coach. You can hire me to help you. So grab a free consult in the show notes. I would be glad to help you out. So I'm Christine Dunning with Two Cats Coaching and a Solo Person's Guide to ADHD. Thank you for being here. Good luck with your holiday schedule. I hope you can make it work for you. Remember, I'm here for you. You're not as alone as you think. All right. And for you YouTubers, hi, this is Christine. So this is interesting for me. I'm trying to add something a little at the end for those of you who are looking at me, because honestly, thanks for staring at me during all of this. And I want to point out my earrings. You can see they are black bicycles. Here, I'm just going to take one out so I can hold it up. And these are the Wicked Witch of the West's bicycle. I got these in a museum in Wamega, Kansas. There's an Oz museum. Actually, the whole town of Wamega is kind of Oz themed. And with Wicked for Good now out in theaters, I've seen it once. I'm going to see it again. You know, I'm a musical gal. So I'm really excited to see that a second time. It's a powerful movie if you haven't seen it yet. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate, whether it's with family, that's what I'm doing, with friends, Friendsgivings are fantastic, or if it's just going to be you, a pizza, and planes, trains, and automobiles, go for it. No shame. Take care.